Hey guys, I want to do a video, take a look at one of my Mosin Nagants. This is the M44. Take a quick look at it, and also probably go shoot at some here in a little bit. I want to do a little testing. Like I said, this is the carbine version of the 9130. As you can see, it has a fixed bayonet attached to it here on the side, folds out to the side. The only difference between the M44 here and my M38 carbine is the bayonet. The M38 is a carbine that was designed basically for troops in the rear of for supply troops, artillery, and even some of the infamous troops that job was to shoot at retreating soldiers who didn't have orders to do so. But anyways, the M44 kind of came out late. Towards the end of World War II, it did see extensive use in Korea and Vietnam, and they even show up today in Afghanistan, Iraq on the battlefields of Northern Alliance. Troops like that have been known to carry them. Like I say, it has a side folding bayonet here. The Soviet Union had this thing about bayonets. They were all about the wave after wave of men charging, bayonets fixed. The soldiers were required to keep their bayonets in the extended position like this, and I think also the need, maybe they finally realized the need for a carbine version of the 9130 after maybe towards the end of the war when they were doing some urban type combat, Stalingrad, house to house, street to street type fighting. The 9130 with that 18-inch bayonet affixed is about 6 feet long, so it's long, cumbersome, probably not the best weapon for clearing houses and rooms with. So they saw the need for a shorter version and a carbine, but yet it still had to have a bayonet. They still wanted the bayonet option. And that's kind of what this video is about today. We're going to go shoot here in a little bit, and I've read in a lot of the forums, a lot of the chat rooms about accuracy of the Mosin Nagants, and when the Russian Empire troops or the Soviet Union in the latter years there, when their soldiers zeroed their rifles or fired their rifles, test fired them, they were required to have the bayonets attached, say for like the 9130, or in this case of the M44, the bayonet needed to be extended. And a lot of the chat rooms, forums, they say that the rifles were intended to be fired this way. They're more accurate. They were zeroed with the bayonets attached or fully extended. So, I've heard both sides of it. So today I'm going to actually go down to my range back here. We're going to shoot some rounds through the M44 here and see if that's the case. I'm going to shoot some with the bayonet in the closed position. We'll shoot some with the bayonet in the extended position, and we'll see what happens. Some people say it affects the point of impact, and that may be the case of the round, rather. That might be the case. I don't know. This rifle tends to shoot a little high and to the left, so we'll see with the bayonet out and with the bayonet in if that point of impact is affected, and we'll also check and see if accuracy is affected, which way which method it's more accurate at, with it in or out. So, that's just a quick look at the M44. Like I said, we're going to head on down to the range now, and we'll do some shooting, and we'll see what happens. I'll be right back. Hey guys, we're going to be shooting at the two targets down here below me. They're about 50 yards away. Have one on the left, one on the right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot 3 rounds into the left target with the bayonet in the closed position. Then I'll shoot 3 rounds into the right target with the bayonet extended, and see what happens. fire my low one more round in for the three on the right, rather. Tell you what, that muzzle flash, it about blinds you. Definitely inside the target. Pretty impressive. Just about forgot to extend the bayonet. Alrighty, let's go see how we did. Alright guys, here we are with the results of our little test here, and you know, I don't know, bullet placement seems to be pretty consistent. I shot high and to the left, but so far as the groups go, the tightness of them, the one over here on the left where the bayonet was closed, pretty tight group. Those two right there are almost on top of each other, and I'd say that's close to a 2-inch group there. Now the one over here on the right, when I had the bayonet extended, still high and left, but as you can see, I strung them up a little bit, but they're definitely not near as good a group on this side. And from all the gun forums I've been in and folks I've chatted with and some of the websites out there, and I do a lot of reading on the Mosin Nagants, they said that the vast majority, they believe, were more accurate with the bayonet extended, or in the case of the 9130 with the bayonet attached. But I don't know, just from my personal experience here, I did better with the bayonet in the closed position. So they said that's how the Russians actually did them. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. But definitely a better group with the bayonet closed. So. But in this target's defense, by the time I got over on this side, I was seeing stars from the excessive muzzle flash. So, but not to make any excuses, but I think it's pretty, at least in my opinion, that this rifle definitely shot a better group with the bayonet in the closed position. But let me know what you think. I appreciate you watching. I tell you, while I've got the camera out and the rifle down here, I think I'm gonna get a few more shots of the rifle, maybe from a different angle, and see if we can get some of that muzzle blast on camera. It's pretty impressive. It looks like a flamethrower from my vantage point earlier. So let's see if we can get a few more shots on video, see what we got. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching, guys.